What am I even looking at? Can we just process this title screen? I haven't even seen it. This is actually my first time seeing this. I literally just loaded the game up, getting everything ready to record, and I see this, and I'm like, what? I'm just gonna take an educated guess. I'm gonna assume, since technically when my game basically reset and it said the character Sayori was deleted, that is why that's glitching out. But I'm gonna take an educated guess here. This ain't the first time I have played messed up games. It ain't the first time I've seen something quite like this with characters. I'm going to assume that the way this is going, all 4 girls are probably going to end up glitched out on the main menu. That's what I'm assuming by seeing this. Anyways, though, welcome back, everybody, to part 5 of Doki Doki. Sorry about my hair. My hair is a little bit messed up. I mean, it's late at night. It's around 2:30 a.m. in the morning at the time of me recording this. It's very late, but I promised I would try to record some footage and all that and, you know, get a new part out. I wanted to get it out this, you know, Sunday and Saturday, but it didn't happen because of new anime season, so I'm like, you know what? Let's record this. At the very least, let's get this up Monday. You most likely guys will be seeing this around late Monday in the afternoon or so, but I wanted to get this up. So, anyways, let us begin. I was told that my files were supposed to be deleted, so okay, but that's messed up though. So the game just straight up broke on me. But it's a part of the story. It's really weird. But okay, let's begin. Let us. Oh yeah, actually no. Let's back up for a second. I need to talk about something. The Sayori stuff. I didn't realize until I actually went back to edit the Doki Doki Part 4 video. But that girl right there, Monica, she literally said you left her hanging there this morning. She actually said that right before I saw what happened to Sayori. I didn't catch it until I started editing the video, and I'm like... So, I'm going to assume that Monica did it. I want to assume that Monica probably hung her. It wasn't Sayori's own choice. Most likely Monica put her up there. That's what I'm assuming. Anyways, let us begin. Okay, load game, and my save file. I see an annoying girl running towards me. Apparently the game started over. I don't know exactly, but apparently the game has started over. Oh yeah, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... Okay, I'm assuming that's supposed to be Sayori, but it's glitching out. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Seeing this game over again, actually seeing the beginning, these words have a lot of weight to Sayori's character. I guess that's the point of this. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let... that's Sayori. That's obviously just the name's glitching out. Catch up to me. You guys sure my game ain't broken? Like, is my game broken? That was, what is the story of this game? It obviously has something to do with Monica. I'm trying to think about what the plot is here. Like, why is my game glitching out? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary ever, and it's been over before. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the... What? Back up real quick. Whoa. Is Sayori literally deleted? The events right here are completely different. So, it's not just the name, but the entire character and the story of the character is gone? So the story is going to be a lot different than if Sayori's gone. She's the entire reason why we joined the club in the first place. She was the whole reason why we joined the literature club. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Chibi? I don't trust her. I'm just gonna be honest here. I mean, I don't need to be like 400 IQ Rick and Morty status to understand that something's going on with Monica. It's just like... Okay. Monica? Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. You know what I think is going on here? Maybe the glitching out is some form of symbolism. Maybe the world resetting. And Monica might have the ability. I don't know. I'm assuming she has some supernatural ability. I'm assuming so. She probably has some form of supernatural ability to reset timelines, I'm assuming. And I'm assuming she murdered Sayori. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming she murdered Sayori, put her up, hung her. But, well, she was trying to. She wanted to talk Sayori into doing it since she was depressed. But Sayori didn't want to do it because we talked to her about it. And then Monica realized and then hung her. That's what I'm assuming happened. And so the game glitching out is symbolic for the world resetting. That's what I'm assuming that's what Monica is doing here. That is the only thing. She's a demon. She's a demon or something. Okay, Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? What? Debate club? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Okay, it's a letters club, obviously. Actually, I'm starting a new one. Literature. This game is scaring me. Okay, it's like not scary, it's just that sound, that's a jump scare type thing. A literature club. Literature. That sounds good. So, Monica's introducing me to the literature club? So it isn't Sayori this time. So Monica's taking Sayori's... I'm going with the theory she's a demon. She's a demon, has some form of supernatural powers to reset things, change maybe timelines or whatever, maybe go to different dimensions. Something like that. Because this reminds me a lot of Steins Gate in some ways, and maybe ReZero too. Okay, that sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Haha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Yuri, Natsuki. So Sayori is deleted then. Huh. It's really hard to find new members or something that sounds so boring. Well, I could see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Then Monica says she. Wait, what? Wait, did I miss something there? Whoa, did I just miss something? Well, let me look at the history. What? Wait, it's funny, right? She always insists on manga is literature. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Wait, it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything, writing poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club. Okay. I'm assuming, did she say, what's going on here? Hey, Chibi! By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah. I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you would do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but... If you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Chibi, you know that? That's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I'm telling you, I don't trust Monica. I don't trust her. I don't at all. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. She has to be a demon. That line. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I saw that. I just... She's taken Sayori's role. This is very similar to that segment in the game, in the first part. She's taken... What the hell is she? I'm back! And I brought a guest with me! Okay, that legit scared me. That legit... What's going on with Yuri now? Maybe it's that side. Is something else causing this? Well, no, Monica said you left her hanging, so she obviously knew something, so... What's going on with Yuri now? Let me... Hey, guess. Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Chibi. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess! You're Monica's boyfriend, right? So... That was the question I was asked to say... Okay, I'll stop. I know you guys probably don't want me sitting here pondering. It's just... I'm getting into... I'm curious on what the hell is going on. Okay, what? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. She seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Chibi in a classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Chibi? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the... Oh, my bad. I was reading that. Yuri's voice. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Hee, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at the least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Chibi, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh yeah, she likes her manga. No, not that much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. So this is, obviously, okay, this is repeating. Nothing's different here. Obviously, nothing is different right now with the game. So is all this the same? Just without Sayori? So what? And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer could so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I still love Yuri. She's so cute. Ew. Ah, I'm sad about Sayori. I'm really sad. Okay. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror! Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind! That's right. That's right! You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And get that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them! Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers and exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. She seems a little bit more assertive this time around. From what I don't remember her being this assertive. Yuri. Do you agree as well, Chibi? Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Chibi. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been really hard to find new members. And we don't find one more before the festival. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? So Sayori... I'm worried about Sayori. Is she completely gone? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. And so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, that girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Chibi? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Chibi, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks. I don't like you, Monika. I don't like you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust Monika. I'm sorry. You know, I'm willing to apologize to Monika if I find out there's something else going on, but I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't. She said something very sick in, the last part that just, like, either the writer was doing some foreshadowing or she knew something. I know something's off with her. There's something wrong with Monika. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all could share. Monika looks over at me once more. Chibi, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class on Monika and my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart my club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Huh. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Huh? Something tells me... Let's do yes. Nothing is real? Nothing is... Nothing is real. So am I locked in like is Monica distorting the world and making me see things? Could that be it? Nothing is real. Huh. Oh wow, Sayori's gone. Huh. Sayori is gone. Okay. Let me save real quick. Just get a save out of the way. Wait. Did my save files get deleted again? Is there a point to saving at this point? Guess that's just how I'll save. Just, it's a habit. Okay, and so with that, I am back. So Sayori is gone. I wonder what's going on with that. I want to know more. I'm assuming that it's probably Sayori that sent me that message. Nothing is real. Alright, landscape, scars, precious, smile, hurt, graveyard. Okay, I wanna go for Yuri again. I really like Yuri. I should probably go for Natsuki to learn more about her. I feel like I would learn more. But I still like my Yuri a lot. I really love her. So I want to continue going with her. Let's see. Let's go to landscape? Wait, graveyard. Yeah, graveyard. Firefly, Starscape, Family, Universe. Melancholy, Valentine, Skipping. Universe? Yep, okay. Blanket, Promise, Journey, Philosophy. Fluffy, Sunset, Broken, Avian. Extraordinary Misery. There we go. Fantasy, I know she likes I keep making that same mistake. I keep making that exact same mistake every time. Imagination. Okay. Resistance, Unending, Marriage, Portrait, Vertigo. Unending? Okay. Strawberry, Intellectual. That's messed up. I just... Huh? 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 Okay. Really? Really? Okay, I see you. I see you, game. Game, special, Rose, have sense. Doki Doki. Huh. Spinning uncontrollable tragedy? Okay, Destiny? Determination, Ribbon, Charm, Embrace, Comfort, Puppy, Determination? Okay. Papa. Tone. Why do I feel like these words have significant meanings in the plot? The more I think about it. Huh. Who's this go to? Yuri? Okay. Okay. Oh, let me put my mouse up now. Okay. I'm glad I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping it. Why is Yuri glitching out? Thanks for keeping your promise, Chibi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay, so Natsuki's glitching out too. Okay. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack! You already had to be dragged here by Monica! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what! But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it! What, did she just pop up in front of the... She just... Did she just... Natsuki hasn't been out for someone who keeps manga collection. She just appeared in front of the text. What? Wait, was that another scene with Sayori being overwritten? And Monica blocked up the name? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Chibi. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then I forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I would be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. She's so cute. She's so cute! Yo! She's so cute! I love her! She's so adorable. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on her first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Oh, so cute! I mean, I know I've already seen this. It's so adorable to me. It's so adorable. Ah, sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book? She bought it for you, you dense oh my boy, you dense. She bought it for you, obviously. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not... See, she bought it! I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover of the Illuminati. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoil. Was it? Did she say that in the... Did she say that in the first playthrough? I might have to go back and watch my video just to see. I don't remember her saying that. That's a really dark book. I don't remember her saying that. I'm gonna have to go watch my part again just to see. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, I remember that line, but I don't remember saying the stuff about the... Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Chibi? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world... What the hell? But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. She's being overwritten, I think. What the hell? But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Is that cover in my save? Huh. Do I still have my save file? Yeah, I do. Something's going on with you. The game is just glitching the hell out. Oh. Whoa, what? But because the world is so full of horrible people, we're all worthless anyways, then suddenly... What the hell is going on? The game is like glitching out. Yeah. Could I possibly be in a simulation? Could that be the thing? Nothing is real. Could I be in a simulation? Maybe VR? Virtual reality? And it's glitching out the foundation blocks of like the virtual... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts. Why does it keep, like, auto-skipping? I want to read that. When I let things like books or writing fill... Oh, I don't even get to see what that was said. Okay, I'm at 41 minutes into this. Okay, I gotta remember that. I gotta remember 41. Remind me in the comments, guys. If for some reason I can't find her, I just don't pay attention or whatever. Remind me in the comments, okay? About what time this is at. I want to see what that said. I kind of forget to pay attention. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... Haha, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. This game's freaking me out. I'm not even gonna lie, the game's freaking me out right now. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the plot. I'm trying to process what... Either Monica's a demon in some way, and she's manipulating my mind, or I'm in a VR. I'm in like a simulation or something. I don't know what's going on. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, if it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip in the next seat next to Yuri. Ah. Yeah. Wait, did I skip an entire day? Did I just... I didn't read next to Yuri. Am I on day... Am I about to... Okay, let's just... Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just babying the feeling of your... Okay, I was babying the feeling of your body. I saw that. I saw that one. I saw that. I was bathing in the feeling of your body. I don't know what the second half of that said. I'm at 4... This game, what is going on? I was bathing in the feeling of your body. What? Let me just get down. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to process what's going on here. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really need to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book once more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. So, I'm on part 2. This is the thumbnail I used to put fucking... Yeah, this is, So we skipped a day. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh, are you ready? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Oh, someone's online. John the Wick. How you doing, John the Wick? Let me click that out for you. Oh, no, I already did it for me. Okay, sorry about that. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page for me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? What? Her face. That's a different expression, ain't it? I don't think I saw that face, unless I missed it last time. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Huh? Something else? Never mind. So I'm getting more information on Yuri, huh? Okay. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Chibi? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with the sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Wait, Yuri's not sharing a poem this time? Okay. I make a mental note where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I start my poem to first? Okay, so let me make a quick save here. I think it's the perfect time to save. Okay. Who should I start my poem with first? Natsuki or Monica? You know, I'm pretty interested in Monica right now. I want to know more about Monica. Oh yeah. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Chibi. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry, Chibi. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Chibi. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked. Anyway, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Something I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, that's probably a much more interesting place for her. Wait, she spends so much more time in her own head, and it's probably a much more interesting, But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. So I get a little bit more details on Yuri right now. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Huh? She gets too stimulated and she ends up withdrawing and looking... Is she, you know, having fun right now? Is that what she's doing? I mean, this is a visual novel, so I could expect something like that. What hentai be in this? She doing something very ecchi? Huh. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing the poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize.
We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my own poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallow my fears. I brandish my pen. Okay. It's obvious that, I know something's off with Monica. You don't have to be, like, a scientist to understand something's going on with Monica. I'm assuming this poem is about me. And if my hunch is correct, I'm assuming she did what she did to Sayori. She did something to Sayori. And so, this dialogue plays a lot with the earlier. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? So, is she jealous? Wait, so, maybe Monica loves me? And she's jealous? And so she's getting rid of everybody? She's killing everybody? Is that what she's doing? What? So what do you think? It's very free form. It's that, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style has got pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Was that the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
Why do I have a feeling that's talking to me individually, focusing on Monica? Or the glitching? Or Sayori? Okay, continue.
Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
She's doing something. Oh, we have Yuri now. You know what? I'll save Yuri last. Let's do Natsuki. Let's do Natsuki first.
Chibi, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all started somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you better off just trying again.
Fair enough. One each thrown, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I just gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can this is just her poem is just, it's It's grade A. Grade A. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. No shit.
Yeah! I told you that you were gonna like it!
I like it.
What? Just be honest!
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of punishing people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you to do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So, you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Okay, so we got the Yuri. We got the Yuri greatness. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Oh, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Huh? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Haha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you write a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time No, you're a liar. You're a liar. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical on new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to try to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. I think this is the same name, man. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath. Oh, my bad. Beneath the amber glow. Baby, it must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. She breathes air of the present, but living in the past. Could this be a metaphor to the situation I'm currently in with my character? Huh. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Chibi. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
That is Sayori! I will give the writer that. That is some good writing. If that is the message here, that the second playthrough basically makes you look at that poem entirely different, and you realize it most likely has something to do with Sayori? Huh. Huh. Flickering back would technically be the glitches, wouldn't it? Huh. That is a... I'm liking the writing of this game right now. I'm really liking it.
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's That is very, very impressive. Okay.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too.
Wait, so is Yuri in on it? She is the vice... Yuri could be in on it. Yours was impressive.
Yours was impressive, too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn... I've learned a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Chibi.
Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they just are being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. It's as if they're reading in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing! Natsuki dismissively returns the poems to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy!
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up! How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Chibi did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Chibi liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. because you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Chibi appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Chibi started showing up.
I just realized... Is that being implied that she's wearing a larger size cup? Huh. Natsuki?
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Whoa. It's getting blurrier, ain't it? The music! Is it gonna glitch out anymore? I'm just seeing if it glitches out anymore. Okay, I guess it's not. What in the hell? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me?
Me? Who's talking, you wanna be edgy?
Okay. Edgy. Sorry, my lifestyle is too much or so of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just say that proves my point! Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri! Oh, my bad, Yuri!
Wait. So that's what she was doing when I left and she was covering her arm. That's why she left her. So she cuts herself? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on! Let Chibi hear anything you really think! I'm sure you'll be head over heels for you after this!
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just knows I was standing here. Chibi. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it!
How did I get whoever I agree with... I don't have any... I can't save! I don't know what the question was! I don't know who I should agree with! I don't even know if it was saying agreement or disagreement with. I don't know if it's asking say should I agree with Natsuki or should I disagree with. I'm gonna assume this decision matters a lot. I'm gonna assume this decision matters a lot. For there not to be a save point here and how this game is glitching out, this is probably gonna determine something really bad happening. There's a possibility if I click Yuri, that it means I'm disagreeing with Yuri, and I'm agreeing with Natsuki. Or I'm agreeing... Okay. My heart's telling me to click Natsuki. For some reason, it's telling me to click Natsuki. So I remember last time I clicked it when they got in an argument. I want to go with it, just on the off chance that's the same question. What? Three? Okay, I'll click Natsuki! Wait, she's over the choices. She's over the choices. Wait, wait. That's a different choice. Wait, I don't see... She's a demon. She has to... This game is making my mind is like boom right now. Okay. I want to assume this decision matters the most. This is Natsuki, this is Yuri. Why is she over the questions? I can't see the questions, so I don't even know what to... Oh, this is sick. This is sick. Huh? Wait, can I select it? Wait, what? Huh? Hey, Chibi? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Wait, what? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Wait, was that symbolic nature for my mind messing up or something? It's probably better for us to stay out of this way. Stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Huh? Sorry, President. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my old club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend some time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She's crying. Let me save. Let me save. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I had no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, Or did. Chibi, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely.
Huh? Huh? Monica, I'm on to you. What's going on? What's going on happening to... Yuri has to be in on with Yuri and Monica have to be in cahoots with each other. I like Yuri, but I have a bad feeling that Yuri and Monica are like a team or something, doing something.
Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Chibi. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... In all honesty, I should end the video right here. I've been going for an hour and 20. I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing! But I should end the video because my batteries are going to get... Screw it. Screw it. I'm continuing. I want to know. I'm too interested. I'm too interested. It just got skipped. So Monica is controlling something. She's controlling this. Should I even go for Yuri right now? You know, I'm going for Natsuki. I have a feeling I'm going to go for Natsuki games. I'm going for Natsuki. I'm sorry. I like Yuri and all. But I'm going for Natsuki right now. Doki Doki. Cute. Sugar. Sing. Rose. Oh, well, she likes Rose. Sweet. Forgive. Oh, no. Silly. Pout. Comfort. Heart. Anime. I would assume she like. Yep. Puppy. And fun. Laugh. Smile. Love? Yeah, okay. I want to go Natsuki this time. I have a feeling I should. I'm having that instinctual feeling I need to go Natsuki. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, and the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Chibi. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glanced over his shoulders, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk, and surprisingly Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considered and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. You know, I've only been here a couple days. I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe you were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Whatever it is, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah. Chibi. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit bright with you around, and... Ah, sorry, what am I trying to say now, right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
Ah. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Wait, she acted normal. Huh? Yuri's clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is... Huh. Does she have amnesia or something? Did she forget things? No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So.
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
What's going on with Natsuki now? Eh?
Jeez!
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Natsuki? Is this Monica doing this? So is Monica forcing Natsuki to forget? Is that... I'm assuming that's what's going on. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But...
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hee.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Huh. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Huh? Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys were worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was...
I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You should have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
You know what? Okay. Are you telling me Monica is making the music I'm hearing right now? Okay, I am dead certain. I am dead certain now that this is a game. Like, this is virtual reality. I'm dead set now that I'm stuck in some form of virtual reality. That's what I'm assuming is happening here. And Monica is manipulating and tampering with me. That's what I'm assuming is going on. Maybe all of these girls are real people, and Monica is literally killing them off in a game. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still? That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I'll let you down, Chibi.
Monica's smile. Something bad's gonna happen with a song, isn't it? This game's putting me on edge. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. But besides, Natsuki has already already ran off into the closet. Chibi, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you could like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on doing it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? That's not a place to sit. Man, my throat's killing me right now. Oh. Not gonna lie, my throat's killing me right now. I'm being a little bit forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. If I get to a stopping point, I'm gonna have to stop. My throat's killing me. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and puts a copy of her book out on her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first, or make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to point this in at the teacher's desk and I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries. She's going to cut herself, ain't she? If she is doing that. I don't know if she is. That could have just been an assumption by Natsuki, but that's what it sounds like is going on. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Okay. 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 Oh. Okay. Huh? 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 What? Did it just rewind? It just rewind itself. Wait. Does that mean that... Okay, if I'm understanding what just happened here, I just got rewinded. Me as the player, I know what happened, but my character just forgot everything that he just saw. I'm assuming. And that would mean that that's probably what happened to Natsuki. Natsuki got rewinded? So Natsuki got rewinded and that's why she doesn't remember anything? Is Monica God? Like, is she God or something? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Chibi, do you like oolong tea? Oh, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for to 200 degrees. Also, it does confirm she cuts herself, though. Okay. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Just to my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. Could it possibly be... I believe Yuri's in with Monika. Because it did rewind... I believe Monika has the absolute power here, but I believe Yuri is in on it. I believe Yuri is in on it. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Chibi. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Chibi, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Ah, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry. I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Huh. I feel like there's more to it now. It's no longer an ecchi joke. I think there's more to that now than an ecchi joke. I always hunch over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag, and it has some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall and teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding with my bare hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. So I don't know how to feel about Yuri right now. I don't know how to feel about Yuri. I like her. But I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth, then take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Ah. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Chibi. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Chibi. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Whoa, something... Oh, it's different! Oh, whoa! Chibi. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Chibi. I can't wait, am I in the closet with her? I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Chibi? Yuri suddenly pressed my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Can you put Yuri? Give me a quick second, okay? I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna get me a drink of water. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. And it didn't help me taking a quick break. It didn't help at all. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that creeped me out. That creeped me out. I'm creeped out. This game is okay, let's just continue. It's time to share poems. I don't think I want to be with Yuri anymore. I want to be honest. I don't think I want Yuri anymore. Everyone is just like... Okay, let's just, let's start with Monica.
Chibi, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a puck.
So, this is like a common thing everybody knows about?
Cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing.
Huh?
But the point is, you kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I have to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that probably would be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors, they won't bright. Beautiful. Oh, wow, that's all messed up. Beats? Wait. Beautiful colors. Flashing. Beatful. Wait, is eye gone? The eye is gone. The eye is gone in this. Flashing. The A is gone too. Wait, the A is gone and is that expanding? Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, with... I can't read that. I get screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing... Like playing a knife on a breathing rib... What? A rib cage? Unless poem a useless poem of meaningless. Delete. Huh. 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 Okay.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision.
Wait, the sound's not playing right now.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Wait, is my audio not on? Oh, I didn't have my audio on. So, I turned it up, my bad. I turned the audio off.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
I want to save my game again. It doesn't seem like saving the game really changes anything, though. But I'll save.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything?
Please help. Please help me. Is this Sayori? I want to assume this is Sayori talking to me.
That's my advice here today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to now? Okay, let's do Natsuki. I'll save Yuri for last.
Well, I can admit that's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. Poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it.
Oh, wow. Oh yeah, it's the spider one. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as the two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do? What's worth if I respect you?
Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now.
Okay, let's get to Yuri. Creepy. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you can work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Alarm bells are ringing right now, yo! The alarm bells are ringing. Ah. Okay. Haha. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gear boy, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a ship, a portal to another world. That could be a reference to where I'm at right now. A fin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, a parabolic gear boy, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human... Is this like what could be going on right now? Furies? A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope or caloscope, a caloscope of holy stakes, exceptional gear boy, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in or in 6 dimensions. This is a weird poem. 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a caloscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gear boy, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing will. What in the hell did I just read? What the Okay. Okay. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Wait, take it out on your pen? Wait, whoa, did I just... Whoa. Let me read that again. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. I'm getting a lot of alarm bells right now. That is, a pin fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it right. Okay. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Aha. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You haven't unlocked a special poem. Would you like... Okay. Read it. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of an indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Huh. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if anyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Chibi joined, and we're started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We only still have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club.
More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki? I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The Lecture Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Chibi? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Chibi to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Chibi joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Chibi isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinion for once.
Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Chibi went to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why do I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Chibi, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I'd be honest about, is it?
In fact, remember you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits downstairs at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? Why starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind! Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all! I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there any problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Chibi. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki started packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out right of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious Is that her actual thoughts? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed... I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Chibi? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same questions, Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will really end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Her eyes bleed! Her eyes bleed! I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we could all talk to... Do I not see... Does my character not see that? She bleed! Well, maybe we could all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Chibi?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I want to chat a little with Chibi before we leave. Just see what he thinks of his time here, I know. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew! Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Chibi, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Huh? Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time.
Huh.
I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say...
Maybe Monica isn't evil. Maybe something else is... Something else might be going on. Maybe Monica isn't evil, but in fact it's something else. Maybe Monica's trying to save me. Huh.
There are just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! Stop!
Okay, I think that's the best way to end this. That just raised a big question. So it seems like Monica isn't necessarily in control of this. Okay, so something else is going on. Maybe there's two Monicas. Split personality, maybe? Because this is a game that's messed with... We got cutting, we got depression and all that. Maybe she got split personalities. She got a split personality. Maybe? I don't know. But I'm going to end it there. I want to end the video here. I've been recording for 2 hours. I gotta get some sleep. It's 4:30 in the morning. I've been recording since 2:30. It's late, okay? It's late. But, let me know if you want more. I don't know if you guys will like this video. I don't even know if you'll watch this long. I have no idea. It is a long video. I don't think anyone at this point would be watching this video. It's so long. But, if you somehow did miraculously make it to the end of this video, and you did watch it all, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And, if you want more, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like if you do want more, and if you like the video, subscribe if, you like my content, and once again, thank you guys for all of you that have been, liking these videos, because just seeing these videos reach over 1,000 likes, it makes me happy to see. It really does. It lets me know you truly enjoy this content. So, thank you guys. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.